Good morning. Good morning. It is Sunday. Oh, crumbs, what is it? Sunday 28th. 28th of May. Oh, yes. I am upstairs, just going to have a couple of hours to myself, pleasing myself what I want to do. I think it is about 1:30. Not ready and out to church today, so I am dressed appropriately. I will dress on it. It's a bit too big, but it's very nice and toily, shall we say. I'm working on some quilt blocks in preparation for going to class on Wednesday. I think we have Wednesday one more session, and then that's it. I think we're officially broken up for the summer, and we'll find out, I think, if there are any classes, like pop-up classes, I think they're called. So I thought I would come on and share with you my finished Ukraine socks. Oops, I got twisted. Look at these. That's still twisted. That's it. Look at these. Aren't they beautiful? I think I showed you these the other day. Oh my word. You'll be able to see me coming when I have these on. These have been an absolute delight to make. They're not blocked. I think I might mention we have an Arga, not an oven in this house. It was here when we moved in. And we have started to turn it off, like obviously cost of living, but also it's way too hot. So we did it last year and we've just turned it off. I think it might have been a week, 10 days. But we use the Arga for other things, not just cooking. So I would always wash and block my socks because I can put them on the Arga to dry. So these are just raw. So that's what it would look like on your foot. And this is on a sock blocker. Just to prove that I have finished two. And I'll have to put in the notes below what they are. I think, no, don't even go there because you get it wrong. So yeah, lovely. Really pleased with those. So yeah, that's where I am up to with those. I put this dress on this morning. I'm such a cold mortal, I really am. So I took this shawl with me to church because it can be a little bit drafty, shall we say. I didn't need it. This is the shawl. I think I did a test knit a couple of years ago for the Butler twins. Yeah, beautiful pattern. So I put this on and I think it still goes, yeah. But it got me to thinking that I'm in the mood for another shawl, and I know that I've got DK, I think, in my stash. And I'm trying to knit to match my wardrobe kind of thing. So I was wondering, was wine that what water I had at church wine. This is sort of like an off white. It's not quite white, it's not quite cream. So I've got this dress. I've got a really lovely, I think, like cornflower blue dress that's got, I think, an off-white in it as well. And then I thought there was another dress I've just bought. I tend to like dresses because I can just have to, I just like it to skim me. They're just easy to wear. I don't have to think of putting anything together. So I was wondering about a pattern for a DK weight shawl. So if you can recommend any to me, that would be lovely. I'll go and have a look. I think I'm going to use DK. This is 4-ply and it's lovely, but sometimes I just need something a bit more. So this is, because I won't be wearing a coat, so I would just be wearing it on its own, whereas this I'll tuck in on a jacket or occasionally wear it. Right, I'm going to go do some sewing and I'll come back later. Oh, hello. Well, should we start the normal way? I don't know what time it is. I didn't come on yesterday. I did intend to, But I think when I spoke to you Friday, I was really, really tired. And I got up, I needed to wash my hair, and I had my nightie on. I'm creating a scene now. I'll be in your heads. I just got stuck into making a block for my sampler quilt. And by the time I knew it, it was like 3 o'clock, or just gone 3. And I thought, you know what? I'm just giving myself this day. Just giving myself this day. And yeah, I missed you guys. I missed you, but I think sometimes a bit of self-care is just what we need, isn't it? So that's what I did. And I still had my nightie on in the evening. At least I was dressed for bed. So I've come back in. Yeah, and I think Friday, because I was tired, things hadn't quite gone to plan. Let me just... Oh, I thought I was all prepared. Hold on. Bear with me. Oh, it was there. Yeah, I think I left you. I was working on this sample quilt for anybody that is new. And I should have started it in January, but for one thing and another, I was just doing lots of practice blocks. And I left you. I was going to be doing the maple leaf design. I was really looking forward to it. I'd cut everything out. I'd laid it out. And I think I just didn't... I couldn't decide on like my sashing. I thought, right, we'll just make the leaf and then maybe the rest will come. So I made my maple leaf, and these blocks are supposed to be 12.5 inches for this particular size sampler. So I made my block, and that's how big it came out. And I was like, oh my word, that's beautiful. Love it. I think I made I'm going to say it. I think I executed it very well. Oh, I'd still find that really hard to compliment myself. But we should, shouldn't we? We should compliment ourselves. It's not about being boastful or big-headed. It's about recognising that you're good at something. Yeah, it's still catching in my throat. So going back to this, well, I think most of you could say that that's not 12 inches. And I know that I've got to put this on, my border on this, and that's still not going to be 12 inches. So I went back to the book and I checked everything, and I thought, oh my word, what do I do? Well, so that got me to thinking, where's this one? I tried to have a go at Grandmother's Fan, which this is normally a block that you would put in the corner of your quilt to draw the viewer's attention, across your quilt. And I was supposed to have 6 blades. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I thought, well, I've got quite a bit there. That's not going to work. I know what I'll do. I'll just cut another blade on, put it on. Nobody knows. It's not going in a quilt exhibition. And it still wasn't right. I've trimmed it since. It still wasn't right. And I was like, oh my word. Oh, and I've still forgotten to bring that quilt up to show you my curved pieces. I thought, I know it's been a while. So I went back to the book, back to the drawing board, as they say. And I was reading it. When you're tired and you should leave something. Yeah, that's what I should have done. I checked my templates. They were absolutely fine. And then I'm reading it. And I'm looking at this. And I'm thinking, oh my word, look at that line round there. That is a seam line. Seam allowance. So I read it and I thought, right, instead of just like reading the bits you think you need to read all of it, Karen. So I read all of it. And now I'm just trying to find, here it is under here. I'm supposed to draw on my fabric 1/4 inch. Can you see that? Yeah, can you see that? Yeah, 1/4 inch, which is about that thickness, all the way around so that I could sew it. So that's why. Oh, crumbs now, dropped a lot. Bear with me. Oh, I just couldn't believe that I'd made such a stupid mistake, but it was because I was tired. And I wasn't rushing, but I thought, yeah, I know how to do that. Obviously, I didn't. So I don't quite know what I'm going to do with this. I'm hoping that maybe I can trim it. Sorry, maybe I can trim it down, and I've still got this piece I cut out. I've got the arc, sewn that on, but maybe I can, just make it into a smaller block. We'll see. Nothing is wasted. So I thought, right, go back to the drawing board, draw your blade, which I did. So that's it on my lollipop. And I've actually written a 1/4 inch seam allowance is included. So you can read my scrappy writing. So I thought, right, let's have a go. Ta-da! Here we are. So I'm very pleased, and you'll please note that I only have 6 blades in there, which is what I should have. So yes, I'm very, very happy with that. So I can do it if I read it properly. So this as yet, I think what I'm going to do is add the bit on the bottom that I need to. There'll be like a square here and then 2 rectangular pieces. And I'll measure that, and that'll give me my size guide. So hopefully this will be the same. And maybe I'll make, I don't know, maybe I'll make a table runner. Maybe I'll make a project bag. I don't know. So I have, oh, crumbs. And I haven't, I hadn't trimmed it properly. So I have this one. My maple leaf, oh my word, I'm so proud. So proud that I've made that. And I've made my, is it Wild Goose Chase? I think this is called. Ta-da! Oh my word. Love it. And, oh yeah, I think I showed you these. So this is my trip around the world. So I'm really happy with that. And then this is the rail fence, which is, yeah, I'm happy with that. That all measures out. And then I've been working on the spider's web. Look at that. Oh my word, I love it. I absolutely love it. Now I am being pernickety because I have those. So I've looked at this, shown it to a friend. And there's one bit I'm not quite happy with. Let me just put those 2 down there. If you see the pink block, I've just gone along the strip and I've just cut it and cut it and cut it to get my squares out, because you have to cut all 2.5 inch squares and then sew them together again. So I was trying to maximise my fabric. I've got a little bit left. Let me just show you if it's long enough. And this is what it looks like on the strip. Oh, now I'm looking at it. Okay. So this is what it's looking like on the strip. And I can see now why I didn't pick it up. Because, yeah, I would need to fussy cut these so I can get it with this flower. Centralised, yeah, with this flower centralised. And that's what I need to do. I need to unpick that block. I'm going to unpick it. I was going to say it'll just make a new one. So, yeah, I'm going to unpick it, and then it will pop. Very good. I'm an expert unpicker. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 blocks. So I'm very happy. and I'm starting now, as it is. It will be the end of the month on Wednesday. So I'm thinking, right, okay, I've got June, July and August. Really want to do some summer projects. And I've been quite reluctant to put things like in a queue, but I'm going to do that because one of the things I've wanted to do over the last couple of years is to do some hand sewing, like in the summer, take it with me. For one reason or another, I've not got around to it. One of the quilts that one of the blocks I've wanted to do, since I first saw it, I've never got around to it. Let me just show you. And it's called the Tumbling Blocks. And that's what it looks like. So I am busy prepping. So I've done a template out of, might be a dog box. So I've done a template. I've got a seam allowance on there. So I'm just working my way around the fabric and cutting out my templates, and that's going to be for the top. I don't expect to start that until maybe next weekend, but I think if it's all prepped, then it's there and I can do it. Yeah, we'll see. I forgot anything. Oh yes, right. So I think I kind of know my colour palette. I'm trying to think of what I can finish before Wednesday. One of the things that I did want to achieve on my list for Bonnie, I'm looking at it because I found the list, it's on my desk. It was to make her a blanket for her pram that we bought her for her birthday. So oh my word, I don't know what that is. Did you hear that? Bronte's out of a basket. And the boys are barking. So this is really bright. Look, that's like a yolk, isn't it? An egg yolk, that's yellow. And then I've got my flamingo pink. I think these were all Stylecraft. So then it's obviously summer season, festival season, and then I've teamed it with this green. I think this came out of a scrap basket, and I had made my niece a unicorn because she was into unicorns at the time, and these were the leftovers. I made a unicorn. What was it? A pair of mittens, unicorn mittens, a hat and a scarf, and this were the leftovers. So I've done this. I can't remember what block I've got it from, and it will look like this. So isn't that cute? So I'm thinking I might need 9 or 12. I've got plenty of yarn, so that would be quite cute. And I can, if I can finish this before Thursday, that would be nice. And then there's like a little quilt that I want to make for a pram as well. This pram is, oh my word, she just absolutely loves it. It's a favourite toy, and it's so cute to see her. My mum took her out the other day to this place, and talk about, females, being able to do two or more things, multiple things at one time. She was sitting there, she was touching something on the table, small table, but she had this baby in this pram and she's just doing this, and something was on the table, and then she was like talking to her mum, and she just won. It's like, oh my word. So I hope you've had a nice weekend. I have. We're going to try and have a bank holiday, Mr. Jackson and I. We tried it at the beginning of the month to just take an extra day. So I sent him off to Marks and Spencer's today. So we've got some treats for tomorrow. But saying that, we might have them tonight because one of us forgot to get the chicken out of the freezer. Yes, so we've got to cook it in a little oven. So I'll have to get it out tonight, won't I? I've got nothing for dinner tonight, on my word. So yeah, I've got my cup of positive tea. Can you see this? It's as big as my head, nearly. So I think I'm going to carry on, cut this fabric out, and then I can put it in a wallet and it'll be ready for the weekend. One of the other things that I would like to make, and I've been saying this for years and years and years, I would like a little sewing sort of case, book, whatever. I have all the materials. Well, I'm sure I have all the materials. And that's something else I'd like to do. So yes, I think maybe the next 2 or 3 months it's going to be about little projects, small projects. We'll see. Right, I hope you have a lovely weekend and you have a lovely bank holiday, whatever you're doing. Okay. Bye, my loves. Bye.